Hi, how are you? I'm sure you're doing amazing today, as I am doing amazing too. The name is Elton, by the way, and I make videos like this one whereby we discuss stuff on business and trying to understand our way towards business at large. So without wasting no time, let's just get into the topic of today. So topic of today is how to be successful in life, business, or anything at all. So as you can see here, we have our friend who's on his road to success. So let's just not waste time and just begin. The topic is how to be successful, as I've just said earlier, in life, business, or anything. So let's just start. The 4 trusted keys to success are to decide exactly what you want and where you want to go, or envisioning yourself doing. So you better decide exactly what you want and where you want to go. So it's like if you want to go from point A to point B, you gotta know the direction and how to move from point A to point B, and that means you gotta know the direction towards point B from point A. Meaning you must know where you are and know where you are going. So decide exactly what you want and where you want to go, or envisioning yourself doing. So what am I trying to say about this? It's that when you know the direction to the place where you are going, or when you know the way of doing something that you want to do, then that means you can do it. And if you do know the directions of the place where you want to go, that means you can reach that place because you know the directions. So that's what this first point is about. So you better know what you want, and then you'll know how to get it. There are ways of attaining things. Sorry about that. You want water, you get a glass in order to attain that water. You want a scoop of rice, you get a spoon, you make a scoop of that rice. So it goes that way. So you must actually know what you want, and eventually you know how to get it. So the next point is set a deadline and make a plan to get there. So you already know where you're going, you already know what you want, this is what you want to do, and your whole heart is on that. So now it's time to set deadlines on when do you want to see yourself reaching that goal, or when do you want to see yourself having that what you want. So it's a dream, right? It's your goal, meaning you do want to attain it at a certain period, or there's a time where you want to see yourself or envision yourself doing that which you want to do. So you're the only one who knows that. I don't know what you want to do, I don't know your goals, and I'm sure they're awesome as hell. So the second point says set a deadline and make a plan to get there. So making a plan means that's when you're gonna be doing your researches on how to go from point A to point B. So you're gonna be familiarizing yourself with the directions to get where you wanna get, in order to make the journey more worthwhile and easy and soothing to take according to you. So you are the only one who knows your journey. There are too many journeys. Some other people are on their journeys of the academics, some are in journeys of their businesses, some are in journeys of wanting to get married and stuff like that. So everyone has goals, and there are times where we want to reach those goals, as I've said on point number 2, that set deadlines and make plans to get there. So then point number 3 says take action on your plan. So do something every day to move towards your goal. So okay, now you know where you want to go, and you have deadlines of reaching the milestones that you're gonna pass until you get to the main goal, and those milestones that you're gonna pass along the way will be let me say stepping stones towards the major goal. So you must set deadlines over that I'm gonna do this, after doing this I do that, after doing this is gonna cause this to happen like this. Then so you must craft your own journey. You are the one who knows yourself more than anyone. You know what you want, you know what you want to do, and you know your skills, you know where you lack, your capabilities. Then you can structurize some sort of a plan on how to get where you are going. So which is the third point, which is take action on your plan. Do something every day to move towards your goal. So when you know the direction and when you know the location, then you know the direction towards that location. Then you are on point A. In order to get to point B, you must make a step, or you must take a step. You must take steps in order to get there. So that's the action. Those steps resemble the action that I'm saying you must take towards your plan. So you're taking each step each and every time. So each step each and every time. So eventually you're moving forward, right? And eventually you're gonna get there. Eventually you're gonna reach your goal. You know your destination, you know your direction, and now you're taking steps. So taking steps is doing the necessary things each and every day on a constant basis in order for you to reach that goal. If those necessary things are you to start, do that. If those things or those necessary things for you to reach your destination or your goal are to do researches or volunteer or go to work or some other hustles that people do have that are stepping stones towards their major goals. So that's what you must do actually each and every day on a constant basis. Take steps, make action towards your goals each and every day, no matter how small it is that you're gonna do each and every day, but it's gonna be adding up and adding up and adding up into something big and something great by the end of the or when you reach that goal of yours. Because when you look back, all the steps you took resemble all the actions that you took each and every day, the things that you did each and every day in order to reach that goal of yours. So better take that very importantly, taking action each and every day. Try and do something necessary for you to reach your destination or your goals. So the fourth point is resolve in advance that you will persist until you succeed, that you will never ever give up. So we know that each and every journey or each and every path taken towards success or towards our goals or towards something that will bring pleasure to our lives, it's never easy. There are obstacles along the way, and if you're going to tell that to yourself as soon as or before you take steps towards your journey, your brain will be programmed already that there will be challenges along the way. Your brain will be knowing that it's not going to be easy. I'm going to face things along the way that are going to try and pull me back, things that are going to try and stop you from attaining your goals, things that are going to try and barricade your road towards success. So when your brain already knows that it doesn't get too much affected, so meaning it will never be easy for you to give up, because you already know that these challenges are part of the journey. So already they are the way too. Anything on the path is the path. So you know that already that there will be challenges, and you're gonna mount, and you're gonna be successful despite all those challenges that you're gonna come across along the way. So your brain already knows that, and already, because it does know, so it's not easy for it to mislead you on giving up or anything else that resembles that. So prepare yourself for the road. So on the road to success, speed is not important, but direction is. So you know the location, you do have the directions, you're taking steps each and every day. Eventually you're gonna get there, eventually you're gonna reach your goals. Speed is not important, because on the road to success or road to your goals, it is a learning curve. The things you gotta learn, and you can't learn while you're in a hurry. It's impossible. Maybe some other people can do it, but it's gonna be hard for you to remember the lessons, and it's gonna be hard for you to even enjoy the journey itself, because some journeys are very awesome. Just the sensation of doing the thing is more even cooler than just attaining the end goal at the end of the journey. So take your time, make mistakes, learn from those mistakes. That's the learning process. Don't be afraid. And during the time of learning on your journey, you are growing, and that means when you reach your destination, you'll be more even capable of managing that which you're gonna achieve on the long term. So speed is not important. Only direction is. Know where you are going, know your directions, and know how you're gonna get there. Do researches. It depends on what you wanna do. If I knew what's on your mind right now, what you wanted to do, I was gonna be able to advise you on how to set plans and some useful tips for you on how to reach your destination or reaching your goal. But I don't know, only you know that. So it's gonna be easy if there's someone who's gonna activate that part of your brain that you do know where you want to go, and you can reach your destination, you can reach your goals. There's nothing that can stop you. You have all the power, the intellect that you require, and in order to attain more, do researches, learn every single day. Those are the actions that you are taking, or the steps that you are making towards your journey to success. So I'm sure this video helped a lot, and if it did, very then glad if it did. And if you liked the video, there are more like these ones. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can like the video, even share it to a friend, since I think this info or intel or is very important. So if shared, it's gonna mean well. So peace out.